I'm in agreement with OP. Y'all probably gonna chew me up. Y'all probably gonna chew me up. Y'all probably gonna chew me up, but I don't care. Hey, what is up, society? It is your favorite wannabe influencer, Sovereign Koi, and welcome back to another video. Y'all read that title? I know y'all did, so you already know we're back with these Reddit stories. I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I got some crazy titles here, and y'all might hate me after this one. So, if you guys want to see me react to some crazy Reddit stories, then keep on watching. All right, y'all, let's get into this video. Let go. First story. Am I the a-hole for telling my wife I would rather let our newborn baby die during birth and not her? Posting on my burner account for personal reasons. Last night, my 27 male wife, 25 female, who is pregnant at the moment, was watching a show on Netflix called The Resident. It was a particular scene where the husband didn't want to abort the baby even though his wife might die giving birth, which she ultimately did. Dang. I looked at my wife and said, I'll be damned if I put a baby I've never met in my life over my wife in a life or death situation. When I tell you my wife gave me the most ugliest look I've ever seen her do, but calmly said, that's the dumbest I've ever heard. If I had a 50% chance of dying, I would have went through with it, she says. Me with the confused face, that's actually some selfish ass shit. Dang. If the doctor asks me for consent to save you and not the baby, I'm going with the doctor's orders. My wife gets up and yells, that's effed up, and wobbles away to the room. I sat all night in the computer room wondering why in the freak I would save a baby I don't know over my wife I've known for 7 years. I'm still in disbelief. Am I the a-hole? I'm gonna go ahead and say no, friend, because this is a weird concept I've never been able to understand, to be honest. I don't get why women would want to save the baby and not them. Like, why would you think that your husband would want to save a baby that they don't know? Like, truly, over you, depending on how long they've known you. They know you. They don't know that baby. And then on top of that, too, the baby's gonna grow up without a mother. Every child needs their mother, you know? Like, you know, that they need, you know, like, why would y'all want to choose another life form that doesn't even know it's alive? You know what I'm saying? Like, I've never understood that concept to me. You're gonna lose the person that you've known all your life, who's literally so important, is essential to your life, for somebody that is a potential. Save me, because at the end of the day, we can always have another baby. Okay, I could always try again. Yes, will we be sad that our baby is not there? Of course. It'll be heartbreaking, and of course you can't do anything about that. But at the end of the day, it's like, keep the relationship with your wife that you have already, or try to build one. And then two, I always like to think about resentment, right? I always like to think about that, because I'm not saying that every single person who makes this decision will feel this way, but there's a risk of you having resentment towards that baby because they killed your wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a risk of that. So I really don't get this. I really don't. Like, wives, I understand you want your babies to be alive and to flourish and XYZ, but it's like, dude, you can always have another one. There's nothing to replace this one. Okay, nothing's gonna replace a human being, of course, but it's like, at the end of the day, you can always do that again. And at the end of the day, you're basically leaving behind the person that you promised to spend the rest of your life with for somebody else. And I'm in agreement with OP. Y'all probably gonna chew me up. Y'all probably gonna chew me up. Y'all probably gonna chew me up, but I don't care. So yeah, that's my opinion, y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. And yeah, moving on. Am I the a-hole for telling my friend I'm not interested in a date with her friend because she's obese? Ooh. I, 25 male, have a 28 female friend of mine trying to put me on a date with one of her friends. She knows I've been trying to get back into the serious dating world after the dumpster fire of my last relationship 2 years ago. She told me she had a friend who was also looking and would be more than happy to set us up on a date. I gladly said yes please and asked her to show me some pictures of her so I could see what she looks like. At first she didn't want to show me at all because she wanted it to be a surprise. After going back and forth for a little bit, I convinced her to show me what she looked like. Girl, that's not a good sign, friend. Like, you shouldn't be trying to hide your friend. She showed me pictures of her and she was up there in size. Okay. I'm not trying to be mean here at all, but I was just not interested at all after seeing what she looked like. I myself used to be over 300 pounds at 6'1" until I turned 21 and shed off 150 pounds over the course of 2 years. Friend, you used to be big. You know what? Okay. Trying to be nice, I told her while I appreciate her for trying to help me, I'm not interested but extremely thankful. She immediately went off on me, saying I was shaming her and being fat phobic because she was a larger woman and that it doesn't matter and I should see past it all and my preference for dating is crap. Well, girl, don't even try to say that he was fat phobic because he wasn't even trying to show him. So you're a little fat phobic too, friend. Because he wasn't even trying to show him. From someone who's always been a big guy growing up, always using food as a coping mechanism for my problems and troubles, to lose all that weight, I want someone to be on the same path as me. The reason being is that I worked really hard to come to where I am now. And I don't want the potential of someone pulling me back into that life. It just isn't for me anymore. I can get that. I can understand that. However, I'm sure the friend is nice, but I didn't say anything in a negative tone or come off saying anything rude or condescending. It's just a preference I have for dating, and it has been thrown back in my face. I'm not the most attractive guy there is. I'm just pretty average, but I still stand on my preferences no matter what. Was I being rude, or am I the a-hole? Honestly, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and say no. I mean, at the end of the day, I would say this is a good example of a preference. I would say this is a good example because he didn't degrade her. He didn't make any nasty comments about her. He wasn't attracted to her, and that's it. That's it. Just because he's not the best looking person doesn't mean that he has to date somebody that he's not attracted to. Just because you think, oh, y'all both are average looking people, why don't y'all be together? Like, no, like he's entitled to date people that he finds attractive, and he can like another girl. What if there's another average looking girl out there who's just around the weight that he wants to be? Maybe he wants to date somebody who works out a lot. But at the end of the day, though, just because she's bigger doesn't mean that she doesn't work out. Let's get out of the mindset of believing that people don't work out, that people have bad eating habits, that people just like to be big. Like, let's get out of that mindset, okay? Because at the end of the day, just because she's a bigger woman doesn't mean that she doesn't work out. It does not mean that she's eating junk food all day. Some people have PCOS. Some women just don't lose weight like that. Like, and honestly, people need to start considering genetics when they're talking about people, because genetics play a huge role in weight gain and weight loss. So, for instance, right? I'm the heaviest probably out of all my friends, right? But if you looked at us as a group collectively, I probably wouldn't look like the biggest person because of my shape, right? Because like all of us, we're around the same weight, but I weigh a little bit more than them. But I wear my weight differently than other people. In my family, though, the way that our weight comes in is that it goes on our thighs, goes to our butt, then it comes up to like it kind of like goes from like head to toe. It goes toe to head in my family. So you'll start to gain weight in the thighs. If you see every woman in my family, everyone in my family has thick thighs. All of us, thick thighs and big booties. Okay, all of us. It's just a genetic thing. Okay, and then it goes to the stomach, then to our chest, and then to like our face and stuff. So it's like our weight is worn a little bit differently. So me, I could be 250 pounds, and then there could be another girl who's 250 pounds, but she's like has a bigger stomach or probably has smaller legs or something like that. So maybe to the naked eye, it looks like I weigh less than her because the way I wear my weight. But no, coming back to the story though, it doesn't matter how her weight is worn. It does not matter if she has PCOS. It does not matter about any of those things. If he was a bigger guy or anything, it doesn't matter. His preference is his preference. He didn't say anything nasty about her. He doesn't think anything bad about her. He did say, like what I will want to correct, he did say that, you know, he doesn't want to fall into old habits of bad eating, looking at her. But it's like, just because she's bigger, once again, doesn't mean that she eats poorly. But maybe being around her might make him think that it's okay to gain some weight, you know, make it okay for him to have bad association with food because, you know, his wife or his girlfriend's bigger. I can be bigger too, you know? So I don't see him having any issue with that. Like, so y'all might disagree with me in the comments, but I don't think that he's wrong. This is a perfect example of preferences. If you're just not, you know, or I'm not even gonna use the word preference. This is a great example of somebody saying, this is not what I'm attracted to, but I still think that person could be a great person. I still think they'll be great. I'm just not personally attracted to them. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. I truly don't believe that this person is the a-hole. I really think that he just made a honest decision and basically voiced his opinion about how he thinks. And it was smart for him not to lie. So yeah, moving on. Am I the a-hole for having my own secret honey stash? Let's get into it. Me, 31 male, and my partner, 29 female, have been living together for 2 years now. I like honey in my oatmeal, more officially raw honey. Something about the flavor I just adore. So I always bought it even if it cost a little bit more than regular. But it just so happens eventually she decided that this is our honey at one point last year. The little jar that used to last me 2 months went out in 2 weeks over her waffles. Oh, I wouldn't mind if we bought it together, but I have to order it on Amazon because no stores nearby sell the stuff. I didn't want to seem like a cheapskate telling her to pay me for it. So in February, the next bottle I got, I hid it in my desk where I usually take my breakfast. Yesterday, she happened to caught me pouring it into the oatmeal. She got upset saying that it was childish not to share it and that we were adults. But it is not sharing if she takes 80% of it and not paying nothing for it. Today, she came demanding honey for her waffles and I told her it is my honey. And like out of a bloody meme, she went, our honey. That started the discussion again. Okay, both of y'all are so petty. I'm a foodie, so I completely get it. Y'all petty as a mug, but like literally, I get it though, friend. She's not literally replacing anything, and she's using most of it. Girl, go ahead down there to that Walmart or that Pick and Save and go ahead and get you a freaking honey girl. Okay, quit trying to use up all his stuff. He loves it. That was his stuff. Quit using up all his stuff, girl. Or at least contribute to the next bottle. Like he said, he wouldn't mind sharing it with you as long as you are taking your share and helping replace it. But you're not. Okay? In the bottle of honey, I put it up somewhere over here. But like literally, girl, y'all petty. This is so funny. This is so funny and this is so marriage. This is so cute. Like, come on, y'all. Come on. Like, I'm in agreement with you. I don't think that you're the a-hole for hiding your honey because I've done that in the past too. Like, if somebody is eating up all the stuff or drinking up all the juice or whatever, if I buy another patch, I'm putting it away. And if our mamas back in the day, like, man, mamas used to hide cereals in the closet, snacks in the closet, everything from the kids because we was eating it all up and mama's trying to save it a little bit. Dang. So yeah. All right, society, that is it for this freaking video. I hope that you guys enjoyed. It was kind of short and sweet, but I enjoyed it. These are some petty stories. Y'all let me know what y'all believe down in the comment section because I love to read them. Make sure to like and share. And if you're new, hi, come join the society by hitting that big old red subscribe button down below because I would love for you to join us. And for my lovely society members, please make sure to hit that bell notification so you are notified when I post because YouTube is not pushing your girl. But anyways, guys, I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.